September, we've been telling you all month is Preparedness Month, and today is the last day of the month, so time to squeeze in one more segment to keep you prepared. Tsunamis. It's one of the biggest threats, in my opinion, because we rarely have them, and people just probably aren't thinking about it all the time, and they're not prepared for it. We usually don't have a lot of warning time for tsunamis. Joining us this morning to give us tips on preparing for a tsunami is Dr. Chip McCurry from the Tsunami Warning Center on Oahu. You're out now. Where's your location right now?
We're on Ford Island in the middle of Pearl Harbor.
Tsunamis aren't like hurricanes where we have possibly several days warning time. With tsunamis, the warning time might just be a few minutes. Hopefully it's several hours. So Chip, what causes a tsunami, first of all?
Well, most tsunamis are caused by great earthquakes, and those earthquakes can deform the seafloor. They can raise large areas of seafloor up by several meters or drop it down by several meters. And of course, there's ocean above the seafloor, so you're moving a large amount of water, and then that propagates away as tsunami waves.
Okay, so how do we prepare for a tsunami? Is it just knowing what to do whenever we have a warning?
Well, of course, when warnings happen, that's when you need to take action quickly. But before warnings happen, you can be prepared. And of course, living here in our island state, we know we're vulnerable to tsunamis. And during everyone's lifetime here, you're going to experience a few tsunami warnings and probably at least one or two pretty destructive tsunamis, because those happen on the order of a few times each century. So you need to know where to go, where the evacuation zones are. All of us either work or live near the ocean, so know where to go when those warnings come. So
say you're on Waikiki Beach and you see the water dramatically recede. What do you do?
Well, of course, receding water is a natural warning sign of a tsunami, but and our tides in Hawaii are not so great. We're talking about the sea going up and down by a couple of feet. So if you're unfamiliar with the tides, you might want to ask someone who's local if that's just the normal tide receding. But if it's something extreme, well beyond the normal tides, then that's a natural warning sign for a tsunami, and you need to move to high ground as quickly as possible.
How about the buildings in town? It's in the tsunami zone. Are they tsunami resilient? Would you stay in the buildings?
In some cases, yes. So if there's not time to evacuate out of the zone, then sometimes you should look for a steel reinforced concrete building of, say, 4 stories or larger, and then go to those high floors if you can. The official here on Oahu in Waikiki, the official way to evacuate is vertical evacuation, because it would simply be difficult to move all those people out of Waikiki. They can go vertically in those large buildings.
Now, if you are not in the tsunami zone and there's a warning, just stay put?
Absolutely. We don't want people getting on the roads and causing traffic jams. We did have an incident in the 1980s where there was a tsunami warning. At the time the tsunami was supposed to arrive, people were stuck in traffic jams along the coast. And so that was a big lesson learned. And so let the schools take care of your kids. Don't try to go down and rescue your kids from the schools. And if you're in a safe place at work, just stay there. That way, the roads can stay not congested.
One more quick question. How does the warning go out? Does it go out over cell phones yet?
Certainly. Of course, we would hear sirens sounding for any kind of a tsunami threat, but we've probably all seen the things that are more common are for flash flood warnings that you get on your cell phone through a wireless emergency alert.
Sure.
And tsunami warnings would be the same. You'd get a wireless emergency alert.
Dr. Chip McCurry, thank you so much. I want to have you back to give us more tips, you know, a couple times a year maybe, because this is very important stuff.
Well, thank you too, because you get our message out.
Absolutely.